Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. This is a little update of my bubble algae that I had going on here. It's been 2 weeks since I've bought the emerald crabs, and I must say they've been doing an awesome job. There's a little bit of bubble algae left in here, but that's totally acceptable for how much I originally had. There's one of the crabs right there. So my guess is going to be probably another 2 weeks, and I'll pull 2 of them out of here and take them back to the fish store, and then just leave 2 of them in here to keep everything in check. When I've been doing my water changes every week, I have been scrubbing as much of the stuff off the rocks as possible and sucking it out. But for the most part, I mean, they've been getting all the stuff off the rocks. You know, there's a little bit on there, but not much. So the tank is looking pretty darn good. I still haven't named these 2 guys yet. I gotta give these guys a name. Next time I do a video, I'll have a name for them. If you have any suggestions, please let me know. The male is mean. Every time I stick my finger in the tank, he bites me. He lets me know, get out of my house when I'm in there messing around with stuff. Everything's looking pretty good. I still plan on getting 2 of the dragonface pipefish and a mandarin goby. And that should be it for my livestock in here. And you know what? I'm in the air about this one, but I still might get another blood shrimp, because Diablo, my blood shrimp that I had in here, he died. I mean, he was like 3 years old. I don't know how long they live, but he made it 3 years. The nuisances I have in here right now are the digitide hydroids and the bubble algae. The digitide hydroids, you can see them floating around. There's one right there. There's a bunch of them in here. So I feed this fish once a week. That's right before I do my water changes, usually that night. That way I'm not getting a bunch of live food in my filter socks breaking down. So I'll normally feed them live food just probably 4 hours before I do a water change, so I can catch most of that garbage and just get it thrown out. See in the top there. I'll go over my filtration one more time. I have a little 10-gallon down here with 2 socket filter sock holders. I ordered them off of Bulk Reef Supply. Very cool if you're looking to go very cheap with a sump here. These hoses are right off of the little hoses from the Rigid shop vacs. Just a little return pump down there, a Jabo return pump. I'm not quite sure what size that is. I think it's the 400. Heater down in there, and the heater controller is right here. And this controller, if you can see the temperature on there, is 84. I have 2 thermostats right here that are sitting in the water. 78.7, and 79.3. So you got to be careful with these things, you know, because you can't call that, you know, good by any means if it's off by 6 degrees. You know, I mean, you could kill everything. I originally was just using that and I didn't have my backups in the sump here. And stuff wasn't opening up and it just wasn't looking right. I'd stick my hand in the tank. I'm like, man, that feels awfully cold for being at, you know, 79 degrees. And it was really 72, 73 degrees in the water. So just a little heads up. You know, if you're going to run that type of heater right there without a controller, I would definitely have at least 2 thermostats for $5-6 a piece. Might as well buy a couple of them so you can take the average. So in this filter sock right here, what I'm running is some Zeovits. I just have them just sitting in the bottom of there. Just a little handful, not very many. And that is an ammonia binder. So it stops the nitrate cycle before it begins. And them get changed once a month. And in this filter sock right here, there's a little mesh sock down in there. And I have some bulk reef supply, rocks, 0.08 carbon in there. Not very much either, maybe a half a cup. And that gets changed once a month also. And then other than that, like I said, I do a water change. Out of this tank, I probably do a 70% water change. So for the whole system is probably about 50%, which is probably, I don't know, 12, 13 gallons. And once again, I have never tested. I haven't tested this tank in over a year. No pH levels, no nothing. All I do is water changes. It's cool. A lot of people have been hitting me up on my videos for my cycling, asking me about the 205. Yes, I did sell that. I just got burnt out on the big tank, man. It's, you know, to have a big tank like that and to run it successfully, you have to put a lot of energy and time and dedication into it. You know, for the first few years, I was really into it and I loved it. And then I just started getting burned out, you know. And then it was like every time I went on vacation or went out of country, I'd come home and something would be wrong. With this system right here, you know, I got 2 fish in here. It's not like I got $3,000 of fish in here like my other tank, where, you know, I'd be worrying about it all the time. I mean, I love these dudes. I've had these guys for almost 3 years now. You know, I don't want to see them die, but, you know, I mean, I'm not worried about going on vacation anymore. I still do have an auto top-off system for this tank. So you can see the Toonsy setup is right down in here. This is the fill tank right here. And that comes through the wall and that's filled up. As soon as that starts getting low, I just automatically drip it in here for my RODI system. We're getting food here. So that's how much food it drops right there. Have you seen that? I don't know if you can see any of that. It probably drops like 6 pieces and it does that 3 times a day. So that's what these guys get to eat. There it is floating around right there. So by no means are my fish skinny either. You know, so you want to feed your fish the least amount as possible and keep them healthy and fat. You know, you definitely don't want to overfeed because, man, I'll tell you what, I learned everything the hard way when I was doing this. I thought it was good to overfeed, but you're just wrecking your tank if you do that. If you have any questions or concerns or anything you'd like to ask me about this tank or my other tank that I had, please leave a comment. I will get back to you. I will answer you. And I will be doing a video on this tank here at least once a week to keep you guys updated with what's going on. I need to get rid of some of them frags back there. I'll probably take them into my LFS here pretty shortly, as soon as it's safe to go in there, and trade that in for either some pipefish or something. I'm not quite sure about the pods I have in here. I mean, I did seed the tank with pods. I don't know if they last though. I think that's why I got so many Digitot hydroids in here now. It's from the pods. Alright, so that's it for now. If you have any questions or concerns, like I said, please leave me a comment down below. I will get back to you. Throw me a thumbs up, thumbs down. Don't care which one it is, as long as you give me one of them. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe. I will be throwing videos of the fish tank in there, my cycling, and then as soon as I'm allowed to leave country or do something fun, I will be having my scuba diving videos. That's what my whole channel is going to be about now. It's going to be about cycling, a reef tank, and scuba diving, and you know, maybe a couple shots here or there of Shyla, my husky dog. But other than that, that should be about it for the channel. Alright, I will catch you guys on the next one. Take care. Peace.